Well, hello everyone. I'm Adam Papagan. Welcome to the ASMR talk show, the show that feels good to hear. ASMR stands for Auto Sensory Meridian Response. It's sounds, probably if you're watching this, you're already familiar, but there's sounds that give you a little tingle, kind of towards the front part of your brain. Sometimes it's voices, sometimes they're made little clicking and clacking noises. But we do that, but it's also a talk show. And we've been really pushing the talk show aspect of it for a while. But we decided this week, it's our new little season starter here at the Public Access Studio. We decided we're going to get all the way with it. We have 8 microphones currently picking up what you're hearing right now. We also have headphones on, so we can really focus on the whispering. So hopefully you will like this new experimental format, because public access, YouTube, ASMR, podcasting, it's all about experimenting at the end of the day. But before we get into our interview tonight, as I always do, I kind of just give a little update, what's going on with me, little observations, whatever. But I recently moved into a new apartment. It's a cool place. It's sort of like a guest house type situation, but the door is not a traditional door. It's a big sliding glass door. That's the only door in and out, which is nice. It's a big window, lets a lot of light in. But the problem is locking a door like that. They give you this tiny little key that's really hard to turn. It's this stubby little key, and the lock is so close to the door, it's hard to get your hand turned around. So I've decided, it's a pretty safe neighborhood. It's kind of hidden away. Probably no one is going to break in. It would be easier for me to just not lock the door. However, by not locking the door, someone could just murder me. It'd be really easy if somebody wanted to take me out. They could just come into the apartment when I wasn't there, hide in the bathroom or behind the curtains or whatever. As soon as I walked in, I'd be trapped, basically. But, instead of locking this door, I think it's going to be easier just to make it so people don't want to murder me. That's my new plan. Because, twice a day sometimes you're locking this door versus, just being nice to people, not double-crossing anyone, cheating on anyone, any shady business dealings or anything like that. And actually yesterday the handyman had to come in, and when he was there I was being real nice to him. I offered him water, and when he left, I'm pretty sure this guy's not going to murder me. So he knows I leave the door unlocked, he knows exactly where I live, and he's still not going to murder me. So we'll keep you posted on how all that goes. Folks, we actually have 2 guests tonight, but they're from the same band, which is, it's an entity. It's like a family unit. And they assured me they have great chemistry with each other. Kind of a Mick and Keith situation is kind of what I'm getting, where they, it's a partnership, but it's also a deep friendship. Anyway, the group is Mamalarky, and please welcome Livy and Nor to the show.
Hello. Hi. We're really happy to be here today. Thank you for having us.
Well, absolutely. So I said that I told you, I usually like to just stick with the one guest, but you were like, nah, my buddy Nor.
I was pretty persistent.
Yeah.
She was pretty persistent, and we really bounce off each other.
Like, really hard.
Good.
So, how'd you guys meet each other? How'd you guys get hooked up?
That verbiage you just used is pretty appropriate, because we met on Tinder.
Okay.
So I was on Tinder looking for a bassist for my band, and
Yeah, so I came across it, and I was like, should I do this? And I swiped right, but then I was like, this is really weird. And then I went on Instagram and messaged them, hoping they wouldn't realize that I found them on Tinder.
But I did.
But then she asked me how I found them.
You were outed. I'm sorry.
And I can't lie. I wasn't gonna start this friendship off with a lie.
Wow.
And I'm glad you didn't.
Okay, so wait, was the Tinder account in your name?
Yes, it was in my name.
And you were just looking for a bassist?
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
And you were looking for love?
I was looking for love, but I found a different kind of love. I deleted Tinder very soon after I joined this band.
She found everything that she needed.
Everything I
Mamalarky.
needed.
Did you already play the bass?
Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't that much of a stretch.
No, but I'd never played in a band before. But I walked into their house. They had a Nintendo like, it's set if this works
Game
out.
over. We're actually like, new
Game
game
begin.
file started.
New game file started. I joined the band.
It's been a really hard game to play. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know when the game ends, but
What is this game called?
Mamalarky.
No, the game.
It's called Mamalarky.
Oh, okay, got it. Sorry. The whispering.
Just like,
Keep up.
Got it. Sorry. Wow, look at that chemistry. That's pretty amazing.
we're trying really hard not to laugh loud. The whole time you were talking earlier, I was like sitting like this because I was really scared.
Well, I'm not trying to scare you. I mean, it's just an informal talk show. You know, I know what the whispering does. It's a little different.
We're just not trying to deafen each other.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Ow! Oh my god, you're talking so fucking loud. Sorry.
We did talk about the swearing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just
We didn't talk about that.
It sounds like we're in a cave.
Yeah, kind of.
Like, we're in a haunted cave.
Or like when you used to have sleepovers with your friends and you'd
Yeah.
be under the covers whispering.
Yeah, that's definitely how this feels.
Yeah.
There aren't a lot of, I'm realizing now, you know, apart from a show like this, not really many situations where you're whispering for, you know, minutes on end.
Casually, yeah.
Yeah.
That is really
Yeah.
a weird feeling. I'm not opposed, though. Opposed.
That's a good, what do they call it?
Consonants?
Something like that.
So, we like to say words sometimes without vowels. So, like, one of my favorite words that me and my friend Courtney say is public. 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 Public.
But you have to pop the G.
You gotta pop the G out. Public.
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 Me, I kind of don't think you're doing it.
Alright,
But that was pretty
I'm
solid first try.
yeah, this is an experimental episode, you
It
know.
took me at least like 8 tries to get it.
But now you got it down.
Because we've been practicing it.
Like, you don't need to tell him that we've been practicing. Like,
We don't come
this is natural.
unprepared.
This is natural to us.
What was your old bassist like?
Our old bassist was our keyboard player's left hand.
Like a Doors kind of thing?
Yes. So that was pretty cool. It made it easier to get to shows, but we always wanted to find a bassist, and I was like, you know, just on the hunt. And I knew pretty much right off the bat that Nora was gonna be it. It's pretty cool.
Would you remember was it like right when she pulled up to the audition, or was it during the audition?
It wasn't really an audition, but I feel like we
It was just like, oh, you can do this?
I mean, we just hit it off, like, right off the bat, I'd say. Yeah, I was like, I could be in a van with this person for days on end, immediately.
Yeah, I was actually really scared because I was like, these people could suck. Like, they could be really mean, or, you know, because playing music with people can be really scary sometimes. If, like, they're new people, people can, like, be mean or unwelcoming. So I was really nervous because I'd never played in a band before. But first, it was only Livy there, and we were the only ones playing together, and it was, like, the most, like, chill music hang
It was
I've
a
ever
really good hang.
It was really fun, and then Dylan, the drummer, came home from work and just automatically was playing with us, and I was like, he's sick too. This is great.
He is sick.
He is sick. He's the best.
He makes really good dinners for us. We like to cook food.
Yeah.
The vegetarian banh mi sandwich is kind of sitting in my chest right now, and I'm holding back the urge to burp. And I feel like you might
Go
be.
for it.
I'm trying. I just
Do
want to
it.
be polite after the cursing incident.
No, it's fair. I'm sorry. I kind of overreacted on that. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Her shirt was on fire for a second.
So you guys played South by Southwest this year?
Yes, we did. SXSW.
First time there?
It was not actually. We've been rocking and rolling that festival for a while. So, me, Michael, and Dylan are from Austin originally. So, we played that festival a few times. And Nora's also a tour manager for a few artists, so she'd also been there before.
So you'd been on tour with bands, but never played in the band yourself?
So one of the people that I tour manage, her name's Madam Gandhi, and occasionally I'll DJ for her. But because I play instruments, I'm always like, what do I do with my hands after I press the play button? But that's really, otherwise I played bass once for another friend, but it was like on something like kind of similar to this. It was like a funny Adult Swim thing where like they did the New York Times crossword and then asked weird questions and like we played.
It sounds like your whole life was leading up to meeting each other and joining, being in this band.
It feels that way sometimes.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
So South by Southwest, what you've been doing in a while, you smile, you did it well, it wasn't too overwhelming.
I mean, yeah, it wasn't very overwhelming, I'd say.
No, it was super fun.
It was really fun.
It felt like being on tour in one city or something like that.
I back was in a band a number of years ago, but we played like an official one, and when you go and pick up your credentials, they have a little, the swag bag. Every band received one JanSport backpack
Oh my God, bro.
to split.
You don't even know.
We have literally all
In
of
my
us
mindset.
have the same backpack.
You all got backpacks?
Yes.
We all got the same fucking color. Sorry. Oh my God, I did it this time. But it's annoying because we all will grab each other's backpacks and be like, did I leave all my stuff at home? Or why is my backpack so light? We've never ended up actually leaving with each other's backpacks, which is a blessing.
Speaking of
weird.
backpacks, we actually brought a special guest.
Okay,
Or
let's.
you can reach it
Okay,
better.
I'm gonna bring out our guest.
Right. So, yeah, a lot of times with these ASMR shows, there's some clicking. Well, there you go. It's a little
This is a small
backpack.
JanSport backpack.
Did you get that at South by Southwest?
No. But I do put it in my South by Southwest JanSport.
There's chapstick and credit cards.
Okay.
And birth control.
I didn't have that wasn't my business, but and a battery and some change.
Do you want to read the credit card numbers?
We don't have money like that
Okay.
yet.
Yeah.
But we're hoping if we do enough ASMR talk shows, we'll be pretty fucking rich.
But in case anyone was wondering, my social security number is... I'm just kidding.
I mean, really, you just got to keep the last 4 digits to yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll do. I'll give you the 60342. That's my first 5. The last 4 you're not gonna get.
I feel like the thing you said earlier about not trying to get murdered, now there's
Yeah.
like, you're just putting out signals
Look,
to be
when
attacked.
when it's your time, it's your time. You know, that's how I look at it. Who would want to murder me?
Anyone who wants your job.
The-
The competition is stiff out there for ASMR talk shows, so just be careful. If you're a public figure,
Yeah.
that's-
And now everyone knows your door is unlocked.
they don't know where I live though.
but they know it's a guest house with a sliding glass door.
Okay, let's not
We're
waste
not
this
gonna explore that.
You're not getting murdered. You're
I'm not gonna get murdered. It doesn't matter. Not gonna happen. Yeah. When you guys go on tour, who gets the best sleeping arrangement? Because Olivia, you write the songs, right? So do you get like if you're staying at somebody's house and they're like, all right, we have a bed, we have a couch, and then the rest of you guys can take the floor.
Okay, it's definitely gonna be Livy, but it's not because she writes the songs. It's because her and Dylan can share a bed.
I mean, all 3 of us can share a bed usually.
Why wouldn't Michael be able to share a bed with us?
True. But if the bed is big enough, like,
But
we get creative.
in any situation, the couple is always gonna get the better sleeping situation.
Unless it's one of Nora's relatives, in which case...
That's true.
In which case, that's not even fair.
Yeah.
Like, if it's someone's friend, I feel like they should get, the best.
I would totally
situation.
let someone share a bed with me, though. I have no qualms about spooning my friends.
True.
You don't have to spoon. You can face.
You don't have to,
place.
but why wouldn't you want to?
Sometimes you're tired on the road. You just wanna.
That's true.
That's okay. It's a person-to-person situation, but I'm just saying.
I would, my strategy, maybe you guys could try this. I would bring the least amount of sleeping stuff. So, well, I don't have a air mattress. I better just take the bed. That was my strategy.
That's kind of
Some-
rude, though.
Do you really want to be driving a van with 4 air mattresses?
Yeah, that's true.
Just
That's a
like-
good point. That's a good
We
point.
have a lot to think about and concern ourselves with for this next tour.
Yeah.
Now that we know that.
We do have plans to take 2 air mattresses.
Yeah.
You could save so much money on Airbnbs.
We brought some other things
Yeah,
that I think would be nice to hear if you're interested in that.
Absolutely.
Okay. This is some coconut cashew.
Okay, from Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
And yeah, I know in some of these videos, like a crunchy, like chewing sound.
I was curious. I mean, I wish we could get like a poll and see if people were interested in that.
Or
I was gonna
Twitch
start
or
with
something.
some crinkling.
Yeah, let's. Okay, well here, I'll let you.
That was really sick.
Yeah, try it. Try it with the short
This one?
mic. Yeah.
This one? Okay, let's see if it's any
sounds
different.
Yeah.
Can I do this one?
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely. It's a muddier sound.
It's a little muddier.
That was crisper.
What do y'all think?
I think that's a better sound. I think crisp for coconut cashew. I guess.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
Keep going.
I know I have to finish it.
Definitely after that initial crunch, it's a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, and then you start being able to hear the spit. And then it's kind of gross.
I'm like,
But I think the whole ASMR thing is a little gross.
I think
Don't
so
you?
too,
Yeah.
but I feel bad saying that out loud because I don't want to shame anyone.
Well, you're not saying it very loudly, though. So,
It really depends on how loud their volume is.
yeah.
I'm gonna let Nor present this next one.
I don't know if we got any marijuana smokers in this LA room,
I mean, and then in this show, this place like that,
but here we have a
this is drug paraphernalia.
Pokeball. Or you might think it's just a Pokeball, but it's a grinder. Alright, let's grind some air.
Yeah.
That's great. I'm gonna be honest, I don't enjoy that.
It's too soft.
It kind of like hurts my spine.
It's very harsh. But that's kind of the name of the game.
Exactly.
Some of these sometimes.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna go for something else.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
do it.
whatever you got.
Brought a small red heart that is covered in, I don't know, what would you call this? You know, maybe you guys will know what it is if you hear what it sounds like.
It's like a glitter, maybe? What would you call that?
I don't know.
It's like tiny confettis.
What, when you were picking this stuff out, what didn't make the cut?
I think we pretty much just grabbed what was on the coffee table. So what didn't make the cut?
So you have a coffee table with weed stuff on it? It's one of those coffee tables?
Yeah, we do.
It's nice. No, it's
It's
cool.
kind of gross.
I won't say because my mom might watch this.
You already brought out the Pokeball.
That's true, it is mine. We did both think about suggesting farting into the mic, but that's really aggressive.
And kind of like, yeah, I thought about asking you about it, but then I was like,
And then I was like, girls don't poop, so Adam
Yes.
would have to do it.
right, exactly.
Yeah, and I haven't had quite enough vegetarian sandwiches to really get me.
It's gonna stir you up.
Yeah.
to have
The
it more than-
mayonnaise and the banh mi.
That mayonnaise on there, who knows how old that mayonnaise is.
It was still good.
Yeah. The mayonnaise on the banh mi, strange. Never seen that before.
Yeah. I smother my banh mi's in hoisin every time. I don't know what hoisin is made of.
Poison.
Hoisin.
Cornstarch.
Is it really?
Probably. That's what all that stuff is.
It's so
When,
tasty.
when Asian food is slimy, it's cornstarch.
I mean,
But it's good. It's good slime. Yeah.
I brought another guest.
Okay.
We brought Kirby. This is Kirby. You might recognize Kirby from Smash.
Kirby's Dream World.
Kirby's Dream World.
Kirby Air Ride.
Kirby Air Ride. Oh my god. That's such
Classic.
a good game. Also the easiest character to play on Smash, but sometimes
He can suck everybody in.
and you can do beatdown and smash everyone to bits.
Beatdown is fucked.
It's not really. We need to watch
You
ourselves.
can keep. You know what? Just roll with it if you swear.
I don't have nails, and I don't feel like Kirby. I don't know what to do with this.
I mean, let me do
why
one.
not?
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Okay. The other videos on YouTube of people just clicking like that, infinitely more views than any of my interviews.
Really?
Yeah, so I think this is what the people want. I mean, you guys are interesting, but it's the clicks that are...
We know what's gonna sell it.
Okay, I used to watch a lot of slime videos.
What are those?
You know, like when
What's
people
slime?
make slime and they just like play with it on Instagram pretty much. But like, I think people who are into slime are really into ASMR. And for a really long time, my Explore tab was like really weird videos of people eating fried chicken in high-def microphone and like noodle, like
Corn dogs.
massive bowls of noodles.
Fried corn dogs.
The best sounding corn dogs I've ever heard in my life. And I had to unfollow all the slime accounts because I could not. It was embarrassing to go on my Instagram Explore feed.
It's true.
It's icky.
We love slime.
It's icky. But yeah, we tried to bring some slime, but then we were like playing with it a while ago and we kept dropping it on the sidewalk.
Really gross.
It got so gross.
It got like LA sludge all over.
Yeah.
And then we tried to get all the slime up. There was still some slime remnants on the sidewalk. We felt bad about it.
Was this store-bought slime, or did you make
Actually,
it?
I got it in like a white elephant situation, and no one wanted the slime.
Because store-bought
Don't they know about
slime,
these videos?
Store-bought slime is honestly trash, and I know this because the slime accounts that I follow talk about that. And they all make these slime accounts like they're either like 13-year-olds or late 20-something-year-olds, and they all make really sick slimes, and there are different kinds of slime.
You'd think in 2019 there would be, Procter & Gamble, some big company, would see the need for some quality slime.
That's true. I think it's literally an art form, and that's why it's hard to make actually good slime.
It's hard to make good slime. What's the plan for the band? Where do you see it going? Because you guys have moved here from other places to pursue music, maybe some other professional thing, but where do you see the band going?
Well, I think it's really easy to think in the short term, but I think we'll probably play a lot of tours, and we're gonna be releasing some music probably around when this will be coming out. And yeah, we haven't really decided whether or not we want to sign to like a record label or anything, because I've worked at a label and Nor also has a lot of experience, and we really like to DIY, so to speak.
And we're pretty good at it, I'd say.
Yeah, we're really good at sending emails.
Well, that's how I found you.
Exactly.
What's the state of the DIY scene these days? Because this is pretty. It's been around for a long time. It was a long time ago that Black Flag was like booking their own tours with like a Thomas guy. Like these.
Yeah.
There's DIY venues have been open for 15, 20 years in some cities and stuff.
I think it's always changing. The DIY venues are always shutting down and opening, and then new ones are opening up.
But it's always the same place. Doesn't matter where it is in the country. Like you go into the same warehouse.
The sound is terrible.
Always.
But it's always a good time.
It's always like so supportive internally. It's such a supportive community. I don't think DIY will ever die because you can't get anywhere unless you DIY for a long time. Anybody in any genre.
But are you still seeing people with the DIYs new to them, and they're naive enough to open up their house to a show or try to get? There's still plenty of that going on.
Absolutely. In Austin, where we're from, there's like co-ops, which are like these college houses basically, and it's all in the same area, and they all host shows like almost every weekend. And it gets eggs behind the co-op, and it got like on someone's face. Like I think they got like a black eye from this egg.
Was it a boiled egg?
No, it was a solid egg, and it got all of her stuff. Yeah, but that's all that to say. Yes, it's a very naive thing to host shows at your house because people do not respect your
So
space.
eggs.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
The full dozen eggs? How many would you say?
I think it was like 2.
Oh, okay. That's
Some
still
of it got-
that's breakfast though. It's an
Yeah.
omelet.
Yeah. Oh, I can hear the scratch.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
I don't like that.
Okay, all right. Sorry. We'll fix that
Wait,
in
I
post.
try this.
I
It's just
think I can do mine from before. That might have been too loud.
That's all I got.
I thought we were gonna like start snapping in time. We could if you guys want.
This just sounds like snapping.
Yeah. Go off.
All right.
He really wanted to put an end to that.
Well, it's something's not gonna give
wasn't
people the
working.
tingles,
You're right,
right?
you're right.
I mean, I'm sure sometimes you guys are at practice or rehearsal or something, and you're like, this song's, we gotta rework
sure,
it. You know what I
for
mean?
sure.
That's how I feel about the ASMR
I
sounds.
think I do have something that will provide tingles though.
Okay, let's do it. We got about a minute left. Where can people find you if they're interested in your music or playing Mario Kart with you?
Please follow us on Spotify.
Spotify.
And Instagram is
And
also
Instagram.
good. I'm on that
Mamalarky.
Instagram. Yeah.
Like Malarky, but
Yes.
somebody's mom.
Mama.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you
Mama.
go.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if this is gonna sound as cool as I had hoped.
Okay. Let's hear
Do you
it.
wanna
These are
do it with
crystals.
me?
Yeah, why don't you guys do
Yeah,
this?
okay, this is a duo.
Cool.
activity.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I'm sorry. That was a good one.
If the music is anywhere as good as that crystal rubbing, I think you guys are going to go far. Thank you very much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, and thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, this is Adam Papagan reminding you there's a place you can go, and it's your mind. Good night.